We're going to do today's exercise seated, and it's the explanation, if you will, the run through of the movement change palms 3 times. So the last part of the set that we were working on, we were working our left hand, we did all of this stuff, the willow palm, rolled, and then we went down to just inside our thigh and came back up. And this is where we were seated into a horse stance. Okay, so we're not going to talk about the stance today. We're going to talk about the next palm movement. So the movement change palm 3 times. You take your right hand and you bring it underneath your dantian, which really means like your belly button. So bring it under your belly button, okay? And as you breathe in, so remember we're doing this kind of breathing from our belly, your belly should begin to expand. And the idea, the mindset here is that you're trying to breathe in to here, not to here, okay? So I breathe into my stomach, it expands, and my hand comes up basically like the level, if you will. If I was filling myself with air or water, I fill myself up until my lungs are full. And then from here, I exhale and turn my hands over. And I exhale as I do 3, 1, 2, 3 palm movements. So that's the movement in the form. So I would go from here, bring it underneath the navel, inhale, exhale. So the reason I'm doing it sitting is I wanted to pay special attention to how the body's moving. So one of the big things that Lohan does for us is that we end up turning our torso individually from our waist or from our hips. See, the organs in the body are sort of in a big sack, and a lot of the blood flow that goes through our organs comes from muscular contraction, meaning that this part of my body, if it's kind of frozen and I never move it, if I do these kinds of things, I'm not really moving my torso at all. So the organs in here aren't getting pushed around and mushed against each other, which they would be if I was like running and exercising and those kinds of things, which gives me more blood flow through the organs, which of course means more health, right? So an exercise to actually try to wash the organs with blood is to move the chest, or tanzhong, center of the chest, sometimes called middle dantian, independently of your hips. And that's what's going on in 3 palms. So I'm going to put my hands here and just show you the exercise of how to move. So because I'm sitting, I can't cheat, right? My weight is going through my sitting bones and my pelvis can't accommodate any movement with my knees. So if I just turn, I can only turn my rib cage. And this is the squishing of all of those organs together. Okay, and you'll also notice I'm keeping my eyes on the camera. That's not just because I'm talking. The exercise is if I keep my eyes forward while my body turns, my spine will actually be turning in 2 places, right? Because now the bottom of my spine stays straight, the top of my spine sort of stays straight, and the center is being twisted and turned. So I'm getting a really nice open and close spiral contraction throughout here. So when I'm doing, oh, that's good, the palms 3 times, the change palms 3 times, I inhale and I turn it from my chest. So I'm not quite sideways here, but I'm a good distance. I'm far enough that I can feel it in my back. And I would do number 2, still exhaling, and number 3, still exhaling. Now the form from there goes on. But this is an excellent exercise, sitting Qigong exercise. So I'm just going to demonstrate how to repeat it over and over and over. So I inhale, my palms change, my palm comes out as I exhale, palm down. 1. Palm comes out, palm down as I exhale. 2. Palm down as I exhale. 3. Then I would breathe in again. 1, 2, 3. Down to my navel. And so on. Okay, so change palms 3 times. And this is where we're going to kind of split the set. So ideally, you know from the very beginning, bow to respect the Buddha, all the way to here now. And you can sit down into the horse stance and do change palms 3 times. Okay, and then we'll move on from there. But we're going to do a couple of other subjects as well. All right, if you have any questions or comments, please be sure to put them down below the video and let me know. We'll do a question and answer video soon.